Under the Civil Rights Act, you are not permitted to discriminate against folks. One of the reasons listed is nation of origin. So it's a somewhat wide definition, but language access can fall under that. And then beyond that, there's no federal legislation around language access. It's all state to state basis.
There's two issues when it comes to language access. First is that a lot of people don't understand how it relates to educating your kids, defending yourself in court, or applying for Social Security or Medicare. And the second is that a lot of people don't agree with it. Many Americans think that if you're in America, you have to speak English. And if you don't, that's just tough bananas. The issue of language access is particularly important in education. 2 decades ago, Maria Tukeva founded Bell Multicultural School.
The history of our school actually came about because of a situation where students in the public schools were being referred as needing mental health services because they didn't speak English. So I was working in a bilingual mental health center, and we were having students referred to us, and they were being diagnosed as having learning disabilities because there were no assessments in their native language, and in reality they didn't have learning disabilities. So that's where I came up with an idea for a school that would really address the needs of students who were learning English.
Most of the 25 million people that need help with English are immigrants, but not all. Nearly 4.7 million were born in the United States, and 8 million are people who are deaf and hard of hearing.
There's something called the language line that exists for all of DC. It's available 24/7 for a person to get translation in any language that exists. So a lot has been done. There's still a lot more to do, but there has been a lot of progress.
Access needs a lot more attention. About 8% of the US population is limited English proficient. That's about 25.1 million people. So we definitely need more focus on language access. As earlier mentioned, there really is no overarching federal cover other than the Civil Rights Act, which can be interpreted somewhat widely. We need more governments, state governments, local governments to have solid language access policies, and then not just have policies, but have penalties associated with them so that if they receive complaints, if folks are not compliant with language access policies, there is a system in place to ensure that in the future they don't do that.
There is a legitimate debate about the need for people who move to the US to learn English, but that doesn't mean that those who don't deserve the right to seek help or to navigate a whole new system. To learn more about this issue, as well as many other immigrant-related topics, follow us on social media at Immigrant Food, join our newsletter, and join us inside the restaurant to stay united at the table. See you guys next month.